little crisp, eh?
They call it First 40. A dreaded day for Buffalo Airways when the mercury in Yellowknife plummets to 40 below. Too cold for man or machine.
Nothing likes to work in this cold. Machines, nothing.
Despite the cold, Buffalo C-46 is needed for a mission up the Mackenzie Valley, where it's slightly warmer. But if it gets any colder than -40, all flights are canceled. Buffalo has learned the hard way that below -40, things mechanical tend to fail. 33-year-old co-pilot Scott Blue grew up in the milder temperatures of downtown Toronto. This is his second frigid winter at Buffalo.
Didn't sit back there?
At 6'7", Scott is known as too tall, because he's actually too tall to fit in some cockpits.
Somebody said -43 a few minutes ago.
But he's not flying today, just helping rookie ramp hands get the plane ready to face the extreme cold.
Hey!
Oh, really?
But today, the cold's not the only problem Buffalo faces.
The first 40 below, Ian calls in sick, so you know what? Scotty's here, so too tall gets the nod on this one, so.
Home, headset, airport.
But Scott's not prepared to fly.
I'm literally gonna run home, grab my headset, grab my bag, right back. Get in the plane and go.
While Scott races to get his gear for this flight, his roommate, 29-year-old C-46 Captain Devin Brooks, checks the weather forecast up the valley.
Clear and cold.
How's the weather looking?
It's cold. It's 40 below at altitude. Oh. But it's 25 below in the well.
For now, temperatures up the valley are still above the -40 no-fly threshold,
34.
but they're dropping fast. Scott arrives home,
Hello?
where his other roommate, Devin's girlfriend, Janelle Glenn, is studying.
What's going on?
Last minute change of plans. Cluster f. Maybe the third time in my year and a half at Buffalo I've had to run home, grab my gear and go.
Picked the wrong day to shave.
Across town on the tarmac, Devin's C-46 is stuffed to the ceiling with a full load of cargo for the Valley Run.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Take it back. We're not gonna have any room. We got 10 pallets to go in here. It's just a law of physics. You can't fit it in.
Devin came to Buffalo 3 years ago intent on flying the C-46. The heaters conked out on the flight yesterday, so mechanic Chuck Adams is coming along again today, just in case.
That's why I nearly froze to death. That's why I gotta go again today.
The 4 remote communities on the Valley Run depend on Buffalo Air. If Buffalo can't fly, their supply line is cut off. The plane, the captain, and the mechanic are ready to go. But still no sign of the co-pilot.
There's a good chance that close to finished the loading. And then hopefully the heaters work today. My toes are already numb.
Scott arrives. They need to get going before the plane freezes up, or the air temperature drops into the no-fly range.
See ya!
With temperatures still above -40 up the valley, this flight is good to go.
Let's go. Hey.
Buffalo 311 Tower. Left turnout clear, takeoff runway 33.
Good one. Quick takeoff 33. Left turn takeoff. Windows shut. Everything's good. Duck fuel good.
Yep.
All right. Good.
My feet are numb. How are yours?
Mine are cold.
At 5,000 feet, the temperature is right at the threshold of 40 below.
Take your weight. Socks. We shouldn't even be flying in this weather. No.
The cockpit is freezing. Chuck tries to get a bit more out of the heater duct, but it barely makes a difference, and their breath is frosting the windshield.
I guess we're gonna have to kill somebody, make them stop breathing so we can land. We're getting all fogged up. Beautiful day.
Then, if the cold wasn't enough,
That's quite a bit of oil pressure. Their engine is, man. Climbing.
the oil pressure on the right engine is alarmingly high.
I've never seen oil pressure that high. Have you? No.
Measured in pounds per square inch, oil pressure is a key indication that the oil is flowing properly and the engine is functioning correctly.
Oil pressure for the C-46 is normal at 80 psi. But every takeoff, it'll always go up to 100 sometimes in the extreme cold. But then after you go through your power settings, it'll slowly come back to 80 psi.
We've been cruising for 20 minutes now and it's at 150.
The oil lines aren't made to withstand such stress. If they rupture, the engine, suddenly without oil, will seize up and stop.
Usually if it's 120 psi, you have a serious problem.
We're gonna have 160 psi here in a minute or two. Yeah, kind of looking like that. It's climbing. Do you think it's right? Well, I don't know. Well, tell me now, Chuck, before we get too far in town, because I don't want to blow up.
The oil pressure just kept climbing and climbing.
Devin has to decide fast. Keep going or abort this flight and get on the ground.
Like it's slowly rising in pressure until it's gonna pop. Oh, it could be a number of things. It's hard to say. Better to err on the side of caution, in my opinion. I'm not playing with it. Oh, it's something all right. It's gonna blow up. Do a 180. Left turn, right turn. Whatever.
There's only one thing to do. Devin turns around and heads back to Buffalo.
Chuck knows more about those engines than myself and Scott put together. We made the decision to come home.
But within minutes, the oil pressure changes again.
Going down now.
Oh, yay. You know, the plane's like, I'm going home now. I'm gonna be good.
Going down even more now.
It was sort of playing with us. As soon as we did a U-turn and set course for Yellowknife, it started to go down, and it went down quite a bit.
Ah, let's go. What? Go where? Valley. What the f do you want to do that for? Going down now. Well, why the f is it doing that? I think. Oh,
Chuck knows every quirk of the C-46, but it's still a calculated risk.
Okay.
So we spun around again, and we're heading back towards Delaware.
Back on course on the coldest day of the year, the C-46 crew pray they've made the right decision and that the oil pressure in the right engine will hold.
Oh, no, it's climbing again.
Now the oil pressure is back up even higher.
How many PSI does it take to blow those? Well, I've seen them up around 160 before.
In a piston engine, oil pressure is your main gauge. It fluctuates, makes you nervous.
Closing in on 180 pounds per square inch, it's more than twice the 80 psi it should be.
We have 6 hours of steady flying to go, and we didn't know if it would hold.
I think we got an oil cooler valve frozen. Can you fix it? Well, would you like me to crawl outside there right now, little brother, and jump in front of that oil cooler?
And in the sparsely populated north, there are few airstrips en route if they need to make an emergency landing.
That's the highest it's been so far. I know. It's getting higher and it's going to up here. So she's close to blowing up, probably. Yeah.
It's good to have Chuck there because he has so much expertise.
But the ultimate decision rests with the captain.
Yellowknife Company and Avio.
Avio.
Hey, Rexy, we're on our way home. You can let everybody know we'll be down in 25 minutes.
Now Devin is faced with another crucial decision.
We're going home, but I'm wondering whether to shut the thing down before it does blow.
If you shut it down, though, at those temperatures, it freezes up very, very quickly with the airflow over the engine, so you have no chance of restarting it or anything like that.
It's a tough call. The C-46 could limp home on one engine, but Devin decides to keep it running.
Those lines are probably holding on by a thread.
It was getting, you know, prohibitively bad. I don't think the gauge reads after 200. I mean, 10 more PSI, and we weren't even gonna be able to know how high it was, just 200 or plus.
Buffalo 311 C-46, starting Yellowknife in 13 minutes.
Minutes later, they begin their approach into Yellowknife. The right engine oil pressure remains extraordinarily high.
311 tower, wind is 330 on 5, clear to land on runway 33.
311, clear to land, runway 33.
Then, the -40 curse hits the landing gear.
Clear down. Check, here she comes.
The right side wheel comes down,
Right, works.
but the left one doesn't descend.
That happened yesterday? No.
With the runway in sight, Devin keeps his cool and retracts the landing gear
Here, coming up.
and tries again.
There it goes. Got 3 green.
This time, both sides of the landing gear come down without a second to spare.
First day at 40 below, so everything's kind of, it's always the worst day.
Soon enough, the oil pressure mystery is solved. The cause of the problem is no surprise.
Cold? Yeah, it's cold. Okay. Too cold.
Gelled cooler?
Gelled cooler.
When the hot oil from the engine reached the frozen cooler valves, it gelled and clogged the cooler, becoming thick and slow as molasses, and pushing the oil pressure to the breaking point.
She doesn't like me.
Scott's taking the plane's crankiness personally.
I think I dated her sister or something. I don't know what it is. She's mad at me for something. Just seemed to have a bad run of luck with her. But we made the right call. We brought her back home. Everybody's safe.